Nigeria's SuperFalcons have long been Africa's most successful women's football team. From their dominance in the Women's Africa Cup of Nations WAFCON to their landmark achievements at the FIFA Women's World Cup, the team has produced legends and continues to nurture new stars. 2025 has been particularly exciting. The Falcons reclaimed their WAFCON title, several players secured big moves abroad, and others are enjoying some of the best forms of their careers. But among this galaxy of stars, who have been the standout performers of the year so far? Here's our top 5 countdown of the best SuperFalcons players in 2025, based on facts, form, and impact at both club and national team levels. 5. Chinwendu Ihezuo, forward Pachuca SuperFalcons. Chinwendu Ihezuo has been one of Nigeria's most reliable finishers in recent years, and 2025 has been another strong year for her. While not always the flashiest forward, her timely goals for the SuperFalcons have been crucial. During the 2025 WAFCON, Ihezuo showcased her importance in pressure situations. She opened her account in the group stage, scoring against Tunisia in Nigeria's dominant 5-0 victory. But her most defining moment came later in the group stage when she scored a late, match-winning goal against Botswana, sealing Nigeria's qualification to the quarter-finals. That clutch performance underlined her reputation as a striker who delivers when the team needs it most. In the knockout stages, she remained a threat, combining well with Asisat Oshoala and Rasheedat Ajibade to create a deadly front line. Even when not scoring, Ihezuo's ability to draw defenders, hold up play, and create space for her teammates was vital in Nigeria's path to the title. At club level, Ihezuo plays for CF Pachuca in the Mexican Liga MX Femenil. She has been a steady contributor for the club, scoring consistently across league fixtures. Though she may not have the same global spotlight as teammates playing in France, England, or Spain, Ihezuo's finishing and physical presence continue to make her a dangerous forward. Why she's 5th? Ihezuo edges into the top 5 because of her decisive goals in key moments for Nigeria, particularly at WAFCON. While her club stats are respectable, it's her ability to come alive in crunch moments for the Falcons that makes her stand out. 4. Rasheedat Ajibade, forward PSG SuperFalcons. Rasheedat Ajibade, the blue-haired Falcon, has become one of Nigeria's most recognizable and consistent stars. She's a player who combines flair with work rate, and 2025 has been one of the best years of her career. Ajibade was unquestionably one of the stars of the 2025 WAFCON, winning the Player of the Tournament award. She delivered 3 Player of the Match performances and was instrumental in Nigeria's attack, either scoring, assisting, or leading pressing transitions that overwhelmed opponents. Her leadership on the pitch also stood out. At just 25, Ajibade is stepping into the role of being not just a star forward but also a key voice in the dressing room. In August 2025, Ajibade secured one of the biggest moves of her career, a transfer to Paris Saint-Germain Feminine, one of Europe's elite clubs. This move underlined her rising stock in world football. At PSG, she has already made an impact, showing versatility in the forward line and adapting quickly to the demands of the French Division 1 Feminine. Her presence at PSG also means she's now playing Champions League football, facing Europe's very best defenders week in, week out. Ajibade could easily have been higher on this list, given her WAFCON dominance. But compared to Esther Okoronkwo's creative brilliance and Asisat Oshoala's resurgence in form, she settles in 4th place. Still, her mix of club prestige plus national team impact makes her one of Nigeria's most important players in 2025. 3. Asisat Oshoala, forward Al Hilal SuperFalcons. When you talk about Nigerian women's football, the name Asisat Oshoala is impossible to ignore. A 5-time African Women's Player of the Year and one of the most decorated African footballers in history, Oshoala continues to make headlines in 2025. At WAFCON 2025, Oshoala kicked off Nigeria's campaign in style, scoring with a powerful header in the opener against Tunisia. Though injuries and rotation meant she wasn't always on the scorer sheet, her presence alone was enough to draw defenders and create space for others like Okoronkwo and Ihezuo. Her experience has been invaluable, mentoring younger forwards while still delivering when called upon. Oshoala's club career in 2025 has had two very different chapters. 1. At Bay FC, USA, she struggled with limited minutes and reduced goal contributions, starting only 5 of 12 matches. At Al Hilal, Saudi Arabia, everything changed after her move in September 2025. In just her first 3 games, Oshoala scored 3 goals and provided 2 assists, immediately winning the Player of the Month award. Her debut goal came in a thrilling 4-3 win over Al Qadsiya. This resurgence shows that Oshoala is far from done. In fact, she seems to have rediscovered her confidence and finishing touch in Saudi Arabia. Why she's third? Oshoala's recent club form pushes her into the top 3. While she may not have been Nigeria's standout at WAFCON, her ability to bounce back at Al Hilal shows she remains one of the most dangerous strikers in women's football. 2. Esther Okoronkwo, forward AFC Toronto SuperFalcons. If there's one SuperFalcons player whose stock has risen the most in 2025, it's Esther Okoronkwo. She has been the creative engine and attacking spark for Nigeria, and her performances at WAFCON were simply sensational. Heroics at WAFCON 2025. Okoronkwo's defining moment came in the final against Morocco, where Nigeria trailed 1-0. She stepped up to score the equalizer and then delivered 2 assists, turning the game in Nigeria's favor. For her performance, she was named Woman of the Match in the final. Across the tournament, she contributed 1 goal and 6 assists, the highest assist tally for any Nigerian player. Her ability to combine with Oshoala and Ajibade gave the Falcons an attacking balance that few teams could cope with. She was rightly named in the WAFCON Best 11. Club form AFC Toronto. At club level, Okoronkwo joined AFC Toronto in the Canadian National Super League in February 2025. In her debut season, she has already recorded 4 goals and 3 assists in 10 matches. Her versatility, being able to play across the front line, has made her a standout in Toronto's attack. Okoronkwo earns the number 2 spot because of her direct attacking contributions for both club and country. No Nigerian player has created as many chances this year as she has. She has quickly become indispensable to the Falcons, and 2025 looks like her true breakout year. 1. Chiamaka Nnadozie, goalkeeper Brighton and Hove Albion SuperFalcons. At the very top of our countdown is none other than Chiamaka Nnadozie, Nigeria's safe pair of hands and one of the best goalkeepers in world football today. Heroics for the SuperFalcons. At WAFCON 2025, Nnadozie was immense. She produced several world-class saves, showing composure under pressure and commanding her defense. Her performances earned her the Best Goalkeeper of the Tournament award, and she was widely hailed as one of the reasons Nigeria acclaimed the trophy. Beyond WAFCON, Nnadozie has consistently been Nigeria's rock in goal, saving penalties and keeping clean sheets against some of Africa's best attacking sides. Club form from Paris FC to Brighton. Nnadozie's club career in 2025 has been equally impressive. At Paris FC, she kept multiple clean sheets in the French league and was among the most reliable goalkeepers in Europe. In July 2025, she secured a high-profile move to Brighton and Hove Albion in the English Women's Super League. This transfer not only raised her profile but also put her in one of the most competitive leagues in the world. Her individual recognition has also grown. At the 2025 Ballon d'Or, she finished 4th in the Women's Yashin Trophy rankings, cementing her status among the best goalkeepers globally. Why she's first? No player has been as consistently excellent for both club and country in 2025 as Chiamaka Nnadozie. Her shot-stopping, leadership, and recognition on the world stage make her the undisputed number 1 SuperFalcons player this year. Final ranking, 2025 so far. 1. Chiamaka Nnadozie. 2. Esther Okoronkwo. 3. Asisat Oshoala. 4. Rasheedat Ajibade. 5. Chinwendu Ihezuo.